Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we are here in everyone's favorite event, yours and mine alike, the Extreme Z area. Now, I'll be honest with you, straight up, these guys are done. Well, he's not done now, but I have all of the materials required for him, and I actually even grinded up an extra copy to feed in for Elder Kais. This guy, I just have him. I don't know why. He must have just been extra, right? But you can remember grind up an extra version, an extra unit at SA5, and then feed him in for super attacks. Same thing, of course, with him. Now, both of these units are absolutely worth the Rainbow Star. I did not even think twice about it. I rainbowed them immediately. If we're looking at what they do, so upon, we can just check right here actually, but upon what they do, greatly raising defense on super attack, that's usually a pretty good indication that you need to give him full additional, and then he is lowering attack as well. He does get damage reduction. I mean, he does a lot, right? He's a support unit. He's an exchange unit as well. So like this Hercule and Majin Buu unit, man, they are good. And then this guy actually hits decently hard, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. Again, he gives a little bit more support now. And then he guards when there is a Majin Buu Saga category ally in the team. So essentially a Hercule or a Goku, right? And I believe the new LR, the Vegito LR, counts because Goku is in the name, right? So, but anyway, guys, let's go ahead and hop into this event. I'm going to hop in just for, you know, shits and gigs, essentially. You know, it's fine. I don't really mind using the stamina. This is not too bad of an event. Now, the next one is a little bit annoying, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think I have I don't think I need any more of these. I really don't. I don't think I need any more medals. Just for reference, you need 15 bronze medals, which is to the left. And then you need 40 silver medals, and then you'll need, I believe you'll need 30 gold and then 30 rainbow medals. So, okay, so this is good. We could potentially get the unit super attack here, which is such a funny name. I don't know why they decided to use unit super attack. They could have just easily said partner super attack. It would have been way easier. There's that medium chance to evade. Also, just for fun, I do believe I gave them a +2, not additional, +2 evasion skill orb. I don't know why, I just had it, and I'm just like, screw it, I'll throw it on there. Might as well. Give them that, you know, you're not going to add it, so they don't get a, 27% chance. It's a 25% chance, and then it's a 2% chance. Two separate procs to evade enemies' attack. I just figured might as well, right? That's going to be a useful part of his card. Now, let's talk about putting resources into units. So number one, put resources into units you want to use, right? So like the Great Saiyaman, like I rainbowed him out pretty much for no other reason than that I wanted to. Like he is just cool, right? He's a Gohan teen that then on turn 1 transforms into a Great Saiyaman. Not going to get a super with the Angel SS3, but that is okay. So I went ahead and rainbowed him out. I mean, I just figured might as well. I thought he was a cool unit. He's kind of unique, right? Him and only one other card in the game. The 5 dodge. Nice. Get that turn 1 transformation. Of course, he and then Brienne de Chateau, right? They are the only ones that have that mechanic. No additional there. Bummer. We could have ended it right there. Unfortunately, we're not below 80% HP, so we're not going to get that, you know, beautiful unit super attack where he exchanges back down into base form. It is really cool. Hopefully we do get to see it in this little video, right? It is really, like, the super attacks for these free-to-plays, dude, are really, really nice. It sort of makes me wonder if they were intended to be summonables or something like that, or one of them at least was summonable, because they are just beautiful animations. I really, really like them. These guys are definitely worth grinding their link levels as well. Particularly that Hercule unit, man, is just so impressive. He's so good. Like, support unit, greatly stacking defense, evades, he guards when he exchanges into Buu. I definitely want to do a showcase video on them. Yeah, I have I have way more than enough of these silver medals. It's okay, though. I really don't mind. Let's go ahead and do the hard version of this. Just because might as well. Let's go ahead and just show you that it's really not too bad. again, particularly the Hercule stage. And we should go over, while we're here, we should go over what units you can and cannot use and what units you have to use. So, because it actually, for the first time, is different. So the units are different that you can use on each one of these stages. So, oh, okay, we get that turn 1 transformation again. Sure, why not? So, but yeah, guys, anyway, we were talking about free-to-plays. Some of the free-to-plays, again, like, I'm not going to sink resources into because I don't really plan on using them a whole lot. It looks like this will be a little bit better, maybe? Yeah, it will. What are we getting active there? Is it Supreme Power? It must be Supreme Power. Okay. But yeah, so for instance, on the next stage, you're going to see, like, some of those units are, like, I don't know, I'm not real high on them. Like, they're good. Like, honestly, I particularly like that Ultimate Gohan, the free-to-play that you have to use. And the Angel Goku is interesting, but his abilities are not overly useful. I think that he gets, like, he's got a medium chance to stun, which is good. And then he gets, I believe, does he get a stun chance after 8 turns in his passive or something? It's really weird. So we'll go over it here in a minute, because now I'm just curious. We should be able to just absolutely, you know, tear Hercule to shreds here. It really shouldn't be too bad. Particularly when you have rainbowed units on the team. It's not going to be all that hard. And then we'll just do this. Honestly, Dabura really carries us. And in the next stage in particular, he definitely carries us. You know, he is a 90% Dabura. I did decide to sink orbs into him, because I thought he would be useful moving forward. You know, he is a support unit. He can stun. He stacks defense infinitely. He's pretty useful. I mean, he's damn good, to be honest with you. I think I gave him a +4 or 500 defensive equip just because I had it, right? So might as well. Now, hopefully Hercule can finish him off here. I guess if he doesn't, you know, it's fine. But yeah, he didn't. That's kind of a bummer. Now, we are not below 80% HP. Again, annoying, right? You have to be below 80% HP, but that is okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. This Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, is actually really, really interesting. So if we're talking about potential system for that guy, to be honest with you, I'd probably just go full crit, but the thing about him is the first 3 turns he's out, he's going to be super effective against all types. And I think the idea here is that after 3 turns, you're probably going to exchange back down into base form, that one you just saw get the link level. I imagine you guys have these guys farmed already, but in terms of the Extreme Z area, we're going to go through some other stuff here for sure. So number 1, you have to have all of the story events completed to go ahead and get this. Yeah, we have plenty. We have more medals than we need. So real quick, I'm going to hop back in as if I am hopping in. So the limits here. So characters that need to be included on your team, stage 1, which is the one we were just on, you need the Hercule, you need Yamu and Spopovich, and then you need this Great Saiyaman, the transforming. And then for stage 2, you need all 4 of these guys. So this is from the older story event, the one that dropped right before the celebration. And then basically these are the other units you can bring. I actually did just pull this guy, like just today. And then all of these guys are just simply unawakened, but you can bring any single one of these guys, right? And that would obviously work for you. So, but let's go ahead and run the other event here. So we know the units that we can use, and we know the units that we have to use. So again, these units, let's go ahead and check out this guy, for instance. So he stuns, which is obviously useful, right? But then, so for 7 turns, he's defense, well, he's attack 120%. And then starting from the 8th turn, oh, I see. And then he's got a high chance of evading enemies' attack starting from the 8th turn. Like, you're not really going to be running him in long events unless you absolutely have no other options. So it's just really weird that after 8 turns, or on turn 8, he would then, you know, get this evasion chance. It's just really odd. I don't know. Just weird to me. And then, of course, he's getting additional stuff from Goten's. And then he is a support unit. So that is something that is useful about him, is he is a support unit. And then all 3 of these guys are support units. This guy is a support unit. He's good with a Goten, or a, he's good with a Goku Angel or a Trunks on rotation. And then, of course, this guy here, the Ultimate Gohan, I actually like probably better than the STR Ultimate Gohan. So he is also a mild little support unit there. Category Allies Key 1, attack and defense 10% for Goku's family. Really, really good, right? That it's good to make free-to-play support units. It does kind of make them worth grinding. Yeah, when you have another Goku's family category ally, he's going to launch an additional super attack. And that is unconditional, right? Just as long as, well, there's the one condition, right? If there is a Goku's family, then he will be able to do that. These are really weird rotations. We are on the easy stage currently. I think I still need more silvers. I think so, but I think this should be the last round I need. We'll see. I guess I kind of forget. We'll figure it out. What I want to do at the end of this video is I want to fully Extreme Z Awaken them. And then, so he should get the additional super attack, yes? He should. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. But I am going to keep Deborah out front. But I do want to fully Extreme Z Awaken them on camera and just kind of, you know, go over the cards real quick. And then we'll do... Who's up next? We have a couple of AGL units. I guess we'll do that. This is fine. This is good. This is good. Deborah... absolutely going to carry here. I probably should have put him in that second slot. This was a mistake. You know, sometimes you just get, you know, seduced by having those units, wanting to link up those units, right? Any units that link up. But definitely would have been better to put Deborah in that second slot. Turns out it did not matter. And then it looks like we're not going to see that guaranteed additional super attack. Oh, well. Yeah, we just one turn to that Goku. Not too bad at all, considering very few of these units have resources in them. This one definitely a bit tougher because you have to use the free-to-plays. But what I would recommend is, and that is 4 free-to-play units, right? But what I would recommend is fully EZAing the Hercule. Yeah, we have just enough, it looks like. But fully EZA that Hercule, and then you can go ahead and he'll carry you through this, you know, hard stage, right? I would definitely say so. I should probably do that, but I'm not going to. I don't think we need to. I guess we'll find out. Okay, it looks like we have 2 Fizz units in the first rotation. This is very good. Very, very good. Let's, real quick, I need to double check what ones I need. What Awakening Medals do I need? They're basically all the way at the bottom here. Okay, and it looks like we need gold and we need rainbows. Let's go for the rainbows, I guess, right now. And then hopefully, you know, if we get, hopefully we get a little bit lucky. Maybe we can get 1 additional super attack from Deborah. Or like a big crit or something like that. Because this guy can be a little bit annoying. And again, I don't necessarily want to sink resources into these free-to-plays. The ones from the first Majin Buu story event. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave it just like this. This is perfect. Because you can see, like, Deborah just OP for this. Definitely OP. We'll do this. And then Angel Goku right there. And then this guy will at least stack his defense once. And if we do fall below 80% HP, yeah, this is completely fine. We will get that unit super attack, I believe, on the very next turn. And it looks like we are going to get it, which is really cool. I did want it at least one time in this video, so that's good. Can we get a crit? Give me a crit, my boy. Additional? Ooh, no additional either. He does have 20 additional, so I would have really preferred the additional, but hey, what are you going to do? All right, let's see what happens here. Not going to be able to crit or anything for us. Going to take, yeah, well, decent damage, not bad. Oh, no, he didn't revert. Oh, there's a turn restriction too, isn't there? Well, that sucks. Oh, well. What is that? What is that? The deactivation. 80% HP or less, yeah, from the 3rd turn. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, so this guy needs to be out of sight, out of mind, to be honest with you. He just does not have enough defense. I'm a little nervous. I think he's probably going to do this. I think he's going to super in that first slot, and we are better off having that Goku there. We could potentially die on this turn depending on who he super attacks. I guess we'll find out. But maybe if we can get a big crit or an additional super attack or something, maybe we can end this Goku's career right now. That would be really, really ideal. Because we're taking some pretty significant damage. I may end up having to drop some orbs into 1 or 2 of these units. Now, we should get an additional super attack from our boy Ultimate Gohan here. I think so. Yeah, guaranteed additional when there's a Goku's family ally. He'd probably be the one to sink orbs into, and I do like him. Yeah, that is... I think we're dead here. Yeah, I sure do. Oh, boy. Yeah, he did. The problem on this particular team is that we only have, like... We have sub 200,000 HP. So I'm going to go ahead and rainbow out our boy Ultimate Gohan, and maybe that'll help us along. Hey, what is up? Okay, so we got completely fucked right off the bat here. This is very bad. Oh, already this is bad. what I decided to do instead of rainbowing him out is I decided to bring along the Great Saiya people, who I already have done rainbowed. They have LR stats, you know, pretty much like 15,000 defense. I figured that they would be a good option, but it's like, yo, like when you get just completely boned on the rotations like this, you know, what am I supposed to do? It doesn't matter if I have, you know, orbs into these guys or not at a certain point. Probably they'd be defending much, much better if I did, but I just like, I can't do anything with this. Like if you're gonna super attack me for 133k, I'm gonna die regardless. So this is, I think this is like the one you just witnessed, I think was like my second death. Other than that, I hadn't had much trouble getting through these stages. That was the worst one. He probably could have super attacked, what, 150k, 133k, yeah. So luckily we do have Dabura and the Great Saiyan Man 1 and 2 on the next rotation. We should be okay, please. Please, oh my god. All right, we're gonna have to leave it. Who's got the better defense here? Okay, so this should be fine. We should not take really any damage here. And we will be able to heal up a little bit with orbs, but not the most, right? Like, I'm really banking on the Great Saiyan Man 1 and 2. And then, of course, Dabura sort of finishing this out for us. Because if we don't, we are legitimately in trouble yet again. And I'm going to have to rethink my strategy yet again. Okay, so we were able to seal him. So that is really nice. I don't believe we can lower his attack, which is really, really annoying. I'm pretty sure. And then I think the Hercule can't... I don't think you can do anything to the Hercule, but Hercule goes down a little easier than this guy, to be honest with you. This one is, I would definitely say, a little more difficult. There we go. Okay, so obviously the strategy worked if I can just get a little teensy tiny bit lucky with the rotations. And I will say, like, these units, these free-to-plays, like... just because I don't want to rainbow them doesn't mean they're not worth the rainbow. If you can find value in them, if you will use them, then go ahead and slap a rainbow on them. I would not recommend just like opening up 1 or 2 dupe paths or something. Like, again, these units are meant to sort of just be like used at rainbow level. Do we have all the missions done? We basically do, except for the actual Extreme Z Awakening, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. So we've seen one run through each stage. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the runs, and then we're going to Extreme Z Awaken these guys, and we'll go over their cards really quickly. Yo, here we are. We are back, and we're getting our boys fully Extreme Z Awaken. I'm going to go ahead and train them up and make sure I feed in that copy, and I definitely recommend you guys do the same. Do not, and I repeat, do not waste Kais. Look at how easy this is. All they take is 10 of those medals to Dokkan Awaken. I could understand if it was like a 77 or 100 medal grind or something. Oh, well, wait a minute. Let's use the gravity chamber. Yeah. I could understand, but like, dude, 10 story event medals, so easy to get, especially you get the increased drop rate and all of that stuff. Look at that. Easy peasy, fully rainbowed SA-15 for free. Well, obviously, you know, I had to use my own orbs, but we did already kind of talk about that, right? Go ahead and do that. And look at that, all the way up to SA-15. I love it. All the way just for free. It's just so sweet. So what I want to do is go over these cards. Now remember, the full extent of their card does not activate. See, the super attack has been changed. Now they are fully, fully done. They have to be at SA-15 to be done, or usually it's at least SA-14 to be done. So let's go ahead and go over Hercule and Buu first. So number one, they are a Majin Buu Saga category leader, a free-to-play one, and they are a droppable unit, so you can use them in Prime Battle. It's going to be really, really useful in a Prime Battle. Particularly, like, if you don't have Frieza done or something, like, having type advantage in those is really helpful. And then, of course, they do provide a little buff to AGL type Key 3 and 50% to stats. Now, this is where this unit starts to just get out of hand. And again, free-to-play unit, dude. Greatly stacks defense, causes extreme damage to enemy and lowers attack, which obviously we know extreme damage is really bad. But when he turns in, he's not meant to be a hard hitter, right? He's meant to be a support unit and a utility unit. Medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, reduces damage by 40% when HP is 40% or more. Really easy to get. Majin Buu Saga category allies Key 2, attack and defense 20%, and then exchanges when conditions are met. Okay, so you can kind of see those are like typical Hercule links, right? Like nothing crazy there. Only on the 3 categories. But when he exchanges, so upon getting hit 5 times, or the key here is receiving damage 5 times or more. So not getting attacked 5 times, because remember that he can dodge. So that is just something important to point out. Obviously, his leader skill does not change, but he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack. Again, really, really good. Look at that. He has a triple effect on his super attack. Greatly raises attack and defense and lowers attack. Dude, that is so strong. Like, I can't really, you know, emphasize that enough. He's got, like, decent stats. They're not the worst stats either. So where he starts to get crazy is if you've got a Goku or a Hercule on the same team with him. But attack and defense 100%. Majin Buu Saga category allies key 2, attack and defense 30%, really good. Guards all attacks when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Hercule or Goku attacking in the same turn. So obviously the newly EZA'd LR Hercule or the new Goku and Vegeta unit, they would both count. And again, the links, they all basically all change. 6 of his links change. So it's really going to depend, like, who would you want to link with this guy? Like, probably another Hercule unit if you're in Super Battle Road, but probably other Majin Buu units if you're doing a long event where you actually get this guy to come out, because remember, he needs to be hit 5 times. Let's go ahead and go over the Goku, and we'll wrap up this video. This Goku is pretty damn good as well. He is a final trump card category leader at key 3, 77% to HP attack and defense, or int type key 3 and then HP attack and defense 50%. Really cool, a free-to-play final trump card leader. He causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Now his passive is pretty damn good too. Attack and defense 120%, raises attack and defense by up to 60%, and he's getting more stats boost the more HP he has. So obviously, 100% HP, you'd get the full 60%. And then attacks effective against all types for 3 turns from the start of turn, and then deactivates transformation when conditions are met, or he reverts back into base form. So let's go ahead and go over this card. So, causes supreme damage to the enemy and raises superclass allies' attack by 25%. Pretty good. Not bad at all. And then changes int key spheres to rainbow key spheres once only. Attack and defense 120%, plus an additional attack plus 30% per rainbow key sphere obtained. And then attacks effective against all types with a rainbow key sphere obtained. Absolutely outlandish. Medium chance of performing a critical hit when all allies are in the Majin Buu Saga category. I mean, you guys see, like, this dude's crazy too. Like, he can hit damn hard. I mean, that's really, really good. And then I don't believe the unit super attack has any additional effect, right? I don't think so. I will obviously fact check that. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, here it is. This is the unit super attack. Yes. Okay. So he raises attack and defense by 25% for 1 turn instead of just attack. That's really good. So try and get that unit super attack whenever you can. And remember, that's going to occur when you are in this form. And then you have to have, I believe, a Hercule on rotation with you. Well, let's go back. Hold on. Activated when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Hercule in the same turn. So either the free-to-play Hercule that we just went over, or of course the LR, where is he? Oh, I need to select LR, how about that? The LR Hercule, who of course can be EZA'd now, who is not bad in his own right. I haven't bothered to EZA him yet. You can't even complete stage 1 of the EZA yet. You need 45 medals, you can only get 3 a day, so you guys can do some math. That's going to like take as long as B-Pan, right? 15 weeks, so that is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a lengthy one today, but slap a like if you did enjoy it, and of course, consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys. Thank you for the support, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.